Good evening and welcome to the Nightly News. We begin tonight with breaking news from the capital. Good evening. Our top story tonight focuses on the developing economic situation and its impact on global markets. We'll have more details shortly.
The U.S. Department of Defense has confirmed that American F-35C fighter jets operating from the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln. An Iranian unmanned aerial vehicle was shot down after it approached U.S. naval forces. According to U.S. Central Command, the drone was assessed as a potential threat.
And was destroyed using air-to-air weaponry in what officials describe as a defensive action. Iranian authorities later acknowledged the loss of the drone,
marking one of the most direct aerial encounters between the two countries in recent months. No injuries or damage to U.S. assets were reported.
The incident came just hours after another serious confrontation in the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most strategically vital shipping lanes. The incident came just hours after another serious confrontation in the Strait of Hormuz.
Stop the ship now.
U.S. Navy intervention. Cease your aggressive actions and clear the area immediately.
Maritime security officials say the tanker was not seized, but the incident underscores the fragile security environment in the region, through which roughly one-fifth of the world's oil supply passes. Following the incidents, Iranian officials issued strong statements warning of consequences and signaling a more
Confrontational posture toward Washington. Diplomatic sources say the latest events have placed renewed strain on already delicate regional relations, raising concerns about further escalation.
The Pentagon has emphasized that U.S. forces remain postured defensively while continuing to safeguard freedom of navigation and the safety of international shipping.
International reaction has been swift, with calls from multiple governments urging restraint on both sides. Analysts warn that even limited
Military encounters in the Gulf carry the risk of miscalculation, potentially drawing the region into a wider conflict. While tensions rise in the Middle East, fighting continues to
intensify in Eastern Europe. We'll bring you the latest from the Russia-Ukraine war and new security concerns emerging inside NATO member states. Coming up next. We turn now to Eastern Europe, where the war between Russia and Ukraine continues to unfold with renewed intensity along several fronts.
Ukrainian forces continue sustained defensive operations. We are halting further Russian advances, particularly near these contested border regions.
According to Ukrainian sources, their forces have managed to stabilize sections of the front line following recent engagements, while continuing to target Russian military logistics and command infrastructure. In recent days, a series of explosions and drone-related incidents have been reported in Russian border areas, including Kursk, Bryansk, and Belgorod. Russian authorities have attributed the incidents to Ukrainian attacks, while air defense systems were reportedly activated to intercept incoming threats.
Officials in Moscow say infrastructure was affected in some areas, leading to temporary disruptions, though details remain limited and claims from both sides are difficult.
Ukraine has not commented in detail on the specific incidents, but maintains that its operations are focused on military targets connected to Russia's war effort.
On the battlefield, Russian forces continue offensive operations in multiple sectors, while Ukrainian troops emphasize defense.
Military analysts say the fighting reflects a broader pattern of grinding warfare, with neither side achieving a decisive breakthrough. Civilian areas remain at risk as missile and drone strikes persist, adding pressure to already strained energy and transportation infrastructure across the region.
Humanitarian agencies warn that continued hostilities could worsen conditions for civilians as winter challenges linger.
Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts to reduce the intensity of the conflict remain uncertain.
While back-channel discussions and international mediation attempts continue, there has been no indication of a comprehensive ceasefire or breakthrough agreement. Western governments have reiterated their support for Ukraine, emphasizing military aid, intelligence sharing, and economic assistance. Russia, for its part, continues to frame the conflict as a matter of national security, rejecting Western involvement and warning against further escalation. As the conflict grinds on, concerns are growing that its impact is spreading beyond the battlefield into the heart of Europe itself. In our next segment, we examine rising security alerts in Germany and Poland and what officials are calling an increase in hybrid warfare activity.
We now turn to Europe, where security officials are raising fresh concerns over what they describe as an expanding campaign of espionage and hybrid
warfare linked to the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Authorities in Germany and Poland have confirmed multiple.
While officials have stopped short of detailing operational specifics, they say the cases involve sensitive government institutions, defense-related sectors, and critical infrastructure.
Europe on high alert. Polish security agencies have acknowledged recent arrests and counterintelligence operations,
describing them as part of a broader effort to disrupt foreign influence networks. German officials have similarly warned that attempts to undermine internal security and public trust are increasing, particularly as the war in Ukraine continues. Security analysts say these developments reflect a wider pattern